Today we'll be discussing mode of nutrition in algae. Algae are a diverse group of organisms that are photosynthetic and aquatic and range in size from microscopic to large multicellular forms. They are typically classified as protists. Algae can be either autotrophic, heterotrophic, or mixotrophic. Autotrophic algae use sunlight, carbon dioxide, and water to build carbohydrates. Heterotrophic algae use small organic molecules to build oil, proteins, and fats. Mixotrophic algae use atmospheric carbon dioxide and organic carbon to build carbohydrates, proteins, and lipids and fat. Autotrophs can be photoautotrophic or chemoautotrophic. Photoautotrophy, it's also called light eating. Here, organisms undergoing photoautotrophy obtain nutrition by light energy, means sunlight, and organic, inorganic sources like atmospheric carbon dioxide and water to prepare their food. Um, Examples are phyllosiphon and trantifolia, etc. Chemoautotrophic algae oxidize inorganic compounds for energy. If algae are heterotrophic, heterotrophy, where algae follow heterotrophic strategies to acquire nutrients from organic carbon and nitrogen sources such as carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. If they are heterotrophic, algae use organic compounds for growth. Heterotroph can be photoheterotroph, meaning using light as a source of energy, or chemoheterotrophs, oxidizing organic compounds for energy. Heterotrophic algae may be phagocytotic or osmotrophic. Phagotrophy means it's another type of feeding mechanism found in algae. Here, organisms undergoing this phagotrophy obtain nutrition by engulfing large food particles from the cell surrounding through phagocytosis or food internalization. Examples like dinoflagellates, diatoms, euglenoids. Then osmotrophic. Osmotrophy, it's a common form of feeding mechanism in algae living in aquatic habitats. Organisms undergoing osmotrophy obtain nutrition by the movement of dissolved organic compounds from the water via osmosis. So aquatic algae like Zygnema, Bichuria, Cladophora means generally undergo osmotrophy to make food. Algae can also be saprophytic, parasitic, auxotrophic, or mixotrophic. If the alga live heterotrophically on dead material, they are saprophytic. If they live off a live host, they are parasitic. Some algae, particularly flagellates, are auxotrophic, requiring a small amount of inorganic compounds, but not as an energy source. These algae usually require vitamins. Some photosynthetic algae are mixotrophic, capable of also using organic compounds supplied in the medium. Now, it is widely accepted that algae use a complex spectrum of nutritional strategies, combining phototrophy and heterotrophy, which are referred to as mixotrophy. Some mixotrophs are mainly photosynthetic and only occasionally use an organic energy source. Some algal forms require certain growth factors like vitamins, essential amino acids, and fatty acids for their growth. Next is classification of algae on the basis of nutritional strategies. However, the principal mode of nutrition in algae is through photoautotrophy or self-feeding. The other may show some different feeding mechanisms based on which the algae are classified into these categories. First is obligate heterotrophic algae. Algae belonging to this group primarily obtain nutrition by a heterotrophic mode of nutrition. In conditions of limited heterotrophy, they sustain themselves by undergoing phototrophy. Examples like Gymnodium, Grecilentum. Next is facultative heterotrophic algae. These are primarily heterotrophic but are capable of sustaining themselves by phototrophy when prey concentration limit their growth. Example is Dinophyta. Next is facultative phototrophic algae. The primary mode of these algae are phototrophy, but they can be supplement growth by phototrophy or osmotrophy when light is limiting. Example is Dinobryon. Next type is obligate photoautotrophic algae. The algae which grow in an entirely inorganic medium in the presence of light are known as photoautotrophic. In other words, using light energy, they synthesize their protoplasm from exclusively inorganic sources. Examples are members of green algae and cyanobacteria. Next type is facultative mixotrophic algae. Facultative mixotroph means algae belonging to this group obtain nutrition through photoautotrophy as well as heterotrophy. Example is Fragilidium. Then obligate mixotroph. Algae belonging to this group primarily obtain nutrition through photoautotrophy and need B complex vitamins, amino acids and fatty acids for growth. Example Euglena and Euglenophyta. Next type is parasitic algae. Parasitic algae uh, are grown parasitically on various plants and animals. For example, Cepheleuros is a parasitic algae. It's parasitic on mango, tea, coffee, paper, etc. Thank you.